So, Pradeep, you know, to some degree, you're the owner and you run it, and you still love practicing. Because technically speaking, you don't actually have to practice.
Correct.
And I thought that was really fascinating when I heard that from you, because that means that you really have to have a passion for what you're doing day in and day out. Tell us a little bit about the culture you've created with the organization and how that's created such incredible success in the community and relatively in the country.
Well, thank you. I'm not going to say keep it a community. I'm not like I'm not countrywide. Okay. It sounds like you have a great relationship and do a lot of little programs for your staff here. I do little retreats as well too. And one retreat, I bought everybody a T-shirt that had TGIM on it. It's a true story. I said, thank God it's Monday so we can come to work and do what we do. And I just wanted to say, look, you can't view this as your purgatory until the weekend when you can finally live, right? Terrible way to live your life, right? I mean, you just got to find something that you enjoy doing Monday through Friday, right? And the weekend is something you enjoy in a different standpoint. So, that might sound a little memeish, but just life's too short to do something that you hate, right? We all got to make money. I got the practicality of that, right? There's a saying in, not Buddhist, but I am from Gaya, what Buddha said under the tree, so maybe I absorbed it. He said, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water, okay? There's some things you just got to do. No matter how great you become, you still got to live life. So I'm not saying go out and become, a guitar player on the street and work for quarters. Do well. I'm still Indian. Get a good job. Make some money. Don't live in my basement, okay? But do what you love. So I guess that's where that comes from. And I try to entrench that. And, I have staff that I'm like, look, if you're, what can you do that would make you happy in our mission, right? And that's the balance you want to do. We have a mission, and you have some strength. So what is that synergy that would make that work? And that, to me, has become maybe the best advice to answer your question. You can put that across any industry.
So, a lot of successful doctors who've built practices don't work in the practice anymore. They go into administration, they go into management, maybe get private equity, maybe get whatever. Why are you still practicing?
Okay, so after the money, why do you do anything, right? You need a purpose. You need to have passion for it. And it has to do some greater good to the world around you, right? So there's a lot of people that do their job and they're like, okay, I'm 60, I'm retiring, but what should I find? What should I do? What should I do? And I look back, I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I do right now, right? I'm doing something for society. I'm doing something I love, and I'm doing something that makes me happy every day. So that's why I do it, because what would I do otherwise? I'm not somebody who would sit on the golf course, they have this, there's a whole allegory about a guy who dies, ends up on a beach, somebody's serving him a drink every day. And this happens day after day after day after day. And finally, the guy who served him the drink, the butler, he goes, excuse me, is there anything else to do here in heaven? And he goes, you're not in heaven, you're in hell, sir. Right? And so that just shows you got to have something that makes you want to get up the next day. So